Yeah, react. I'm gonna react to the real NBA versus NLE Choppa story.
This record has been #1 trending on YouTube. He's got the
Yeah,
whole internet talking about him right now.
Oh God! Look, listen.
he violated O
No, it's
Block.
got
He
to be the
violated
craziest shit I ever
NLE.
reacted to.
In the song Bring the Hook, he dissed King Von and O-Block. Since the passing of King Von, NBA YoungBoy and Dirk haven't been cool for obvious reasons. But after a
Yeah,
DJ Academic's tweet, NLE Choppa was thrown into the mix. To make it
he
clear,
responded to
NLE
Lil
Choppa and
Reese.
King Von were good friends, so of course he stood up for Von. But the beef between NLE Choppa and YoungBoy goes back to pretty much the start of Choppa's career, right after the release of Shot of Flow in 2019. From its release, fans were already comparing the two artists. They were both young rappers with mega clout, getting thousands of new followers a day. And for some reason,
I don't
fans
see
felt like
that.
they had to choose a side from the start. The tension was already building.
I feel like you trying to beef with YoungBoy. Cuz, when have I ever said I'm trying to beef with YoungBoy? Let me know. YoungBoy my favorite rapper. I'm trying to beef with
Nigga
YoungBoy. You
say
my
Young
favorite
Boy's
rapper.
my favorite rapper.
In basically every interview NLE Choppa had since his success, he was always asked one question.
I know you see everybody comparing you to NBA YoungBoy. What you think about that?
I don't know why they comparison to him. I don't sound like him. They say I look like him. They
Nah,
call me the light skinned young boy and shit. It's cool
I
though.
don't
At
see
first, he
it.
seemed to be okay.
I don't see that. I never see that. I never seen NLE Choppa Young Boy sound alike, bro. I don't see it, bro.
With it, even paying respect to YoungBoy. He said there was never any
I don't
problems
see no
between them,
similarities.
but over the next few months, things would slowly start to change. You could tell over time the comparison started to get to the both of them. On top of it, fans instigated this by choosing sides. But in March of 2019, NLE Choppa dropped his song Gangsta Talk with Fredo Bang.
Yeah, the song
In the song,
is
NLE
hot.
said he's hotter than herpes, a clear diss to the rumors that YoungBoy had an STD. Anyone who's a fan of YoungBoy knows Fredo Bang is one of his biggest ops too.
Not one of that's his big that's his op. It's his op. Like they both from the same city. Like that's his op. Like not one of that's his biggest op, to be honest.
If you work with YoungBoy's ops, he's made it clear he won't work with you either. This was the first sign that things weren't okay between the two. NLE finally had enough of the comparisons and responded to a comment on his Instagram.
Bitch, you sound dumb as hell. I'm half Jamaican and Don Dada is a Jamaican slang term. Shut your dumb ass up. Y'all motherfuckers think Young Boy started everything. So if anything, Young Boy, he put you know. Damn, I think he meant to put Young Boy, but if anything, Young Boy trying to be Jamaican. Fuck you talking about?
With this message, saying if anything, YoungBoy was trying to be like him. Right after this, NLE Choppa was on Instagram Live when YoungBoy's name was brought up. He and his group then made some comments about YoungBoy.
Man, listen to YoungBoy though. That's all think he a real killer or something.
YoungBoy ended up responding, but he didn't seem to be too bothered, just disrespected.
I ain't tripping off the killing, boy, you hear me? Easy to disrespectful public and name calling.
Things would go quiet after this, and there didn't seem to be any problems. However, around June, NLE Choppa and Quando Rondo, who was YoungBoy's artist, would also get into a fight at the club. Allegedly, Quando took a bottle of Hennessy and broke it over one of NLE Choppa's friends. It's unclear if Quando and Choppa's beef had anything to do with YoungBoy, but fans...
I mean, Quando and YoungBoy, they fuck with each other. So if Quando, let's say, like if Quando was, yeah, Quando's beefing with NLE, YoungBoy's not gonna fuck with NLE Choppa, you know. If YoungBoy's like cool with somebody that he don't like, if YoungBoy's like, let's say, if like Wabi's cool with like with Rich, that's like YoungBoy like being cool with Rich the Kid. Y'all know YoungBoy and Rich the Kid like they bros like. So Rich the Kid like don't fuck with Uzi Vert with Uzi. YoungBoy's not gonna fuck with Uzi, even though they got a song together. Even though Wabi and Uzi got a song together.
Soon it did. They even found out out that Choppa had been dating YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend. From this point forward, it was clear YoungBoy and NLE were never going to be friends. Despite the tension, though, they denied that there was any beef involved.
We are getting word that Atlanta police arrested another rapper here in Atlanta. Well, this time it was NBA YoungBoy. His real name is Control Garden.
In the middle of 2019, YoungBoy would end up behind bars again. Choppa then released a song titled Free YoungBoy. At first, some people thought it was a troll, but over time it came to light that NLE was just trying to show love. This even sparked rumors that Choppa had signed and never broke again. But when asked in an interview about the situation, NLE said he didn't know YoungBoy like that, and he's not signed to him either.
What is the status with you and YoungBoy? Because I saw that obviously you put out a record when he was locked up. It was back in October or some shit that you had like signed to, like you would. I don't know. I had this shit got confused. So it was some confusion. Yeah. You and YoungBoy cool though?
I don't talk to him. I don't know.
From this point on, the so-called beef seemed to be laid to rest. On January 12, 2022, YoungBoy released his single, Bring the Hook, off his tape. During the song, he took shots at King Von and others. DJ Academics then took to Twitter and posted this tweet. Lil Reese and NLE then responded to this in Von's defense. When asked in a recent interview why NLE decided to involve himself, he simply said he didn't like how YoungBoy was glorifying Von's death.
Like, and when you speak on certain situations that you really don't have nothing to do with, or you wasn't in a position, and somebody lost their life because, you know what I'm saying, somebody was trying to put a gun down.
YoungBoy wasted no time in releasing a second song, Know Like I Know, where he clearly targets Choppa in the lyrics. Although they're going back and forth over a whole new situation, it seems like the tension from 2019 never really went away, and now it's coming out in the music. NLE Choppa then went back and briefly changed his Free YoungBoy song to this, but for whatever reason, he quickly changed it back again. It's unclear where this situation will lead from here, but it doesn't look like YoungBoy or NLE Choppa are going to back down from anything they've said. Hopefully, this beef doesn't spill into the streets as well.
Okay, yeah, what's your thoughts on this video, on this whole little situation with Choppa and YB? Like, to me, like, you know, like, I haven't really like keep up with their beef. I haven't keep up with their beef, you know. But yeah, bro, like YoungBoy's loyal, you know what I'm saying? Like, YoungBoy's loyal to Quando, you know. If Quando don't fuck with you, YoungBoys don't fuck with you. And that's how it is with YoungBoy. You know, I don't see the comparison. Like, to be honest, they both sound different. They both are different from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, NLE got his own shit and YoungBoy got his own shit. So and I prefer YoungBoy over Chop NLE. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes. If you're just checking out, you are.